tour is almost over. NLE Choppa, let them boys enjoy a little bit of that money that boy finna give them. Them boys been doing bad since he been gone. So now they finna be able to get them some scat packs and few of them might go sleep and buy some switches. But let them boys alone.
And the fact that beef is a part of the element in the artistry. I just don't like seeing a whole lot of beef, especially amongst us, because it happens so often. That's not to say that I'm not being realistic. I understand that it will go down because it does. So I'm just giving you my heart's desire. So hopefully whatever it is, I hope they get it squared away. I hope it gets squared away. It probably won't, but you know,
You just made history. Top 10 U.S. rap tours. The highest grossing tour in the country. This man did it. Top 10. Not comfortable in manhood. For one, that's not manhood. But let's not go there. What I'm just saying is, it's the choices you make. And then if you make this choice, that choice, Hollywood sees you've already made these choices, well then I'm sure you have no problem with this. Now we'll give you all you want, and you keep packing our agenda. We know whatever we give you, you'll do.
The rap industry has never been short of rivalries, but what NLE Choppa just did on Halloween night shook hip-hop to its core. NLE, now calling himself NLE The Great, dropped a track called KO, and this was no ordinary diss. The song felt personal, spiritual, and even prophetic. From the lyrics to the visuals, every second of the video seemed designed to expose something much deeper than music beat. Fans immediately noticed that KO wasn't just about calling out NBA YoungBoy's character. It was a full-scale accusation that YoungBoy had become a puppet of the industry's darkest forces. With checkerboard floors, cryptic imagery, and haunting symbolism, NLE was telling a story about what happens when fame consumes the soul. People are saying this is one of the boldest diss tracks in recent years, not only because of its sharp lyrics, but because it directly targets the system behind YoungBoy's rise to power. The question is, what if NLE is telling the truth? What if fame and influence really come with hidden strings?
You can't come back with that NLE Choppa, boy. Now them boy got some dances. Them boy, but you went to holler about if you was a bad I suck my you are disqualified from saying anything to Kentrell. NLE, you have been disqualified. I went you and King Von got in the car and shot them guns together. Once you learn that walk, like that runway model walk, and you went in front of the whole gay world, and they were whistling Dixie at your little yellow ass, you can't come back over here to this side of the railroad track and go to barking. No. Go back over there and finish sucking you. Go back over there and finish being the bad and sucking All these little boys ugly. Ain't none of them handsome. And all of them mostly dark skinned. You better leave these little gremlins alone. Boy, they'll tear your ass out tomorrow. No, nephew, go back over there, my leave these little boys alone. These little boys, they had new pair of shoes since Kentrell to come home. After the tour, he gonna be able to buy them all new shoes, go get them little mattresses so they ain't got nephew. Get back over here. Get back over here with these gay people. Leave these okay? Please, nephew, because they gonna tear your ass off tomorrow. No. I got these here, nephew. I got it. It's all right. I got it. Yo, Unc, what's the word for today? Tell NLE Choppa, leave these gremlins alone. Leave them away. Because, boy, when they eat after midnight, these motherfuckers vicious. So, no, hell no. The tour is almost over. NLE Choppa, let them boys enjoy a little bit of that money that boy finna give them. Them boys been doing bad since he been gone. So now they finna be able to get them some scat packs. Few of them might go sleep and buy some switches. But let them boys alone. Yeah, they but guns. Everybody know the guns. Everybody know these little boys riding around with these goddamn switches and glitches on their goddamn head. So yeah, they shoot your motherfucker too, being and go down there and let somebody yeah, they kill your motherfucker and go down there and cooperate with a big homie. Yeah, they ain't seen them kind of big homies yet. Right now, these big homies now kind of scared of them big homies down there. So yeah, so let them, just let him, yeah, like me, I ain't never been to prison. I ain't never been to prison. Never in life. I ain't even a big homie. I ain't even a big homie. I'm a law-abiding motherfucker. I push niggas in jail. I don't put I put them in jail. Who are they big homies? Put the and them uncles that they didn't grow up with. But not me.
When NLE Choppa dropped KO, the rap community went into chaos. The video itself was shot like a symbolic warning. The checkerboard floor immediately caught viewers' attention, a classic image associated with duality and control within secret societies. NLE appeared surrounded by strange symbols and movements inspired by both Tupac and Michael Jackson, hinting that his message was not only about music, but about a much deeper struggle between freedom and control. In one chilling scene, NLE portrays a young boy lookalike who seems trapped, unable to move on his own. Later, NLE runs with his own severed head in his hands, a metaphor for artists losing their identity in pursuit of power. Fans flooded comment sections, decoding every symbol. Some said it reflected YoungBoy's supposed soul contract with elites, while others saw it as NLE's way of saying that he's freeing himself from that system.
You know, he unfortunately lost his life due to hopping out trying to be crazy, you know what I'm saying, thinking he's over tough and pulling a gangster and thinking he, you know, just something that he wasn't, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, be my thing with these kids be graduating from high school. They be, you know what I'm saying? The man said he ain't jump off the porch till he was 20. The man died at like 21, 19 or whatever. Man, that means you should have stayed on the porch.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I'm saying? He was following his big brother, which is this guy, following his footsteps and wanting to be like him, man. You know, Jay Boogie, you failed your brother, so while you was incarcerated, he lost his life. And now you come home, turn up, and now you back incarcerated. So, man, these people is just, they out of control. They out of control.
Damn. That's crazy.
NLE Choppa, man, he sent a message to NBA YoungBoy. He just dissed him. He just dissed him, man. He just dissed him, man. After he got a song called Free YoungBoy, Free YB. You know what I'm saying? You know, they've been having a lot of feuds back and forth for his career. You know, throughout the time, man. I guess, you know, I guess I don't know if NLE Choppa blew up like that off dissing YoungBoy, but in the video,
Yeah.
he's got on a death row chain, shaved his head, bald.
I don't understand. I don't.
And you know this.
I ain't get the logic behind that one. You heard me?
YoungBoy respond back and say pain real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Choppa's dissing him right now because YoungBoy got the wave. That's gonna be something for the people to talk about. It's gonna be something for the people to, you know, to hooray on.
Yeah.
But I still feel like it's really like a hate move because YoungBoy popping right now. He the hottest out right now. Like what he got going on ain't nobody doing. You know, NLE Choppa, you got some good music. I can't, you know, take that from you. But it's like what you on. You know what I'm saying? It's like you on some hating shit. Like, why do you want to diss him right now after you had Free YoungBoy? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what their feud was or what they had going on back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Even the choice of sample, the same one Tupac used for Hit 'em Up, sends a message. Tupac once called out the industry for its manipulation, and now NLE seems to be continuing that legacy. The controversy surrounding the song only made it louder, forcing people to discuss what's really going on behind the scenes. At its core, NLE's diss is about control. He isn't just talking about YoungBoy as an artist, but about how certain figures are chosen by powerful forces to influence millions of minds. He accuses YoungBoy of poisoning the youth with negativity, saying, "You the reason people think violence is cute." That line shook fans because it wasn't just an insult. It was a direct moral challenge. This ties into a larger truth about entertainment. The system thrives on influence, especially over young audiences. The more chaos and destruction an artist promotes, the more streams and views they get. It becomes a cycle. Controversy fuels attention, attention fuels profit, and profit rewards the system's agenda. NLE's diss track seems to point out how artists unknowingly serve as tools for those who profit from public dysfunction.
The world, man, we ain't playing that. Then I woke up this morning, I see something on the social media, TikTok, X, whatever, TikTok, You round here like you didn't put a billboard up? You didn't put a billboard up in my city? I'm finna go burn it. I'm finna go, I'm going over there. I don't know if that was AI or what, but I'm going to find out. Come in, y'all. What that billboard real? You playing in our city. I wish I would have caught the man who worked and was putting it up. I'm telling you, because he would have got it. Hey, it's up now. Now I'm going to be real with y'all, bro. I love the NLE Choppa collaboration with Factory Lab, the duck boot. Y'all see me with that duck boot. Y'all see me the first one with that duck boot. Only one in Baton Rouge representing your duck boot. You see what I'm saying? Now, this what business. That's why that street stuff don't matter, bro. Don't mix street stuff with that business, because now we playing the street. I was messing with you on the duck boot. I got the duck boot. Only person in Baton Rouge with the duck boot. And you playing like that? Man, forget them duck boots. We go burn the duck boots. You hear? We burning the duck boots. We banning right now in Baton Rouge. We banning NLE Choppa. We banning everything about them. Everything with them. You know what I'm saying? Any on that list. And we go add them to that list. What list, Big Major? What list? You know that list. You know that list. Yeah, you know that list. What's happening? You know that list. Yeah. Stop playing with Baton Rouge, bro. I don't want to see you deleted or nothing like that, bro. I don't want to see you deleted. Now, tell me, guys, why is everybody attacking NBA YoungBoy at this time? The hottest tour. You know what I'm saying? The tour on pace to make $70 million. $70 million. 70 million. 45 shows. Highest gross tour ever in U.S. history, y'all. That's why. That's why. You don't even know that man and you playing with that man. You don't even know him. That's straight hate. Then you went put hours of work into your video. You on there like this here, all like this here, boy. They go pum, ping, pong, slide you right on. And Billie Jean, you ping, pong, pong, pong. You want to be my Billie Jean? And we go Muhammad Ali, you pum, pum, ping, pong, pong, ping, sneak you. Come on, man, stop playing with Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge, bang. Letting you know, bro. All your fans, everybody. If you a fan of his, don't get caught in Baton Rouge. I'm telling you now, if you're a fan of his and you repping it, don't get caught in the Baton Rouge, because we banning all that. We standing on that around with the world. Why y'all playing with them people while they on tour?
In interviews, NLE has often spoken about spirituality and staying grounded. So when he claims the industry uses music as a weapon, it sounds less like a conspiracy and more like an observation from someone who's been inside the system and seen what it demands. This is about more than rap. It's about who controls the cultural message that millions of young fans consume every day. NBA YoungBoy has one of the most loyal fan bases in music. His supporters defend him online relentlessly, no matter what he says or does. But that blind loyalty can be dangerous. NLE Choppa's accusations target that influence directly, saying that YoungBoy's image is crafted to appeal to pain, chaos, and rebellion. It's not just a coincidence that so many of his songs glorify violence. It's a formula that keeps fans emotionally hooked. The deeper question here is, why does the industry promote this so heavily? When positive or conscious artists try to rise, they often receive little mainstream support. But artists who fuel division and destruction get all the marketing and visibility. NLE is exposing that hypocrisy, warning that the ones who dominate the charts may not be the ones in control of their own message. YoungBoy himself has admitted in past interviews that fame changed him, that he often feels trapped by his own image. That confession aligns eerily with what NLE is claiming. If he truly feels owned by the same forces that made him a superstar, then KO isn't just a diss. It's a wake-up call to every artist who thinks success comes without sacrifice. This isn't the first time someone in entertainment has hinted at soul selling. The term has become a metaphor for giving up your moral compass for fame, fortune, and acceptance. From Marilyn Monroe to Kanye West, artists have spoken about unseen forces controlling creative direction and personal choices. The pattern is undeniable. Young, talented artists rise fast, then start behaving in erratic, destructive ways once they reach the top.
Selling your soul in Hollywood, is that a real thing?
Oh, yeah. I believe it begins with the choices you make with what you find acceptable. If you get a role and it requires you to do certain things that you think is acceptable and you do them, then you'll get that call. Then you'll know. One thing always leads to another. It's not like you walk into Hollywood and they go like, "Hi, red pill, blue pill, which one do you want?" You know, it's that, no. They put you through the test, you know. They know who they can get away with what. People do things on camera because they're comfortable doing them. If they're uncomfortable doing them, they shouldn't be doing them. It's just that simple. That's when problems happen. Problems and cases and situations and all this inappropriate because you weren't comfortable doing it anyway, but you did it. And now you want to come back and say, "I was so the whole time, I couldn't believe it." But the people doing the hiring go, I think they like this, or I think they're with it, or they're okay with it. I think they'll do it. This makes sense. Oh, they look like a natural. Oh, they're crying, this and that. They're fine. You okay with nudity? They strip. Oh, they're fine. They're good. And then later they come out and say, "Oh, I was damaged and they told me I had to, or else if I don't put on this lipstick and dress, I'll never make it in Hollywood." Nobody says that shit. They just put it in front of you. So you want to do, we can do a dress. Oh, hell yeah. They slide in that dress, zip it up and put the lipstick on and the eyes, and they're happy with it. They're comfortable doing that. They're fine. That's them. They're good. That's the people that do it. It's the ones when you come to the, see if Omar put the dress on. Yeah, no. No, it's not me. I say the dress, but it's a metaphor for just doing things that I think are unnecessary, especially for comedy. I wasn't the Three Stooges type of guy. I'm not the one I walk in and I trip and fall. You ain't got to hit me in the face with a pie. Now I'm funny. Ha, ha, ha. Nah, just give me the line. I'll make it funny. I'll figure a way to say it cleverly that'll make everybody laugh. I don't have to trip and fall. I don't have to walk into a screen. Oh, jackass. No, I don't. That's not how I am. So it's easier for me to turn down things that I go, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Why would I do that? That make me look foolish? No. My character, my fan base likes what they like. So when I get feedback on, "Man, I loved you in this role, I loved you in that role," and they say things like, "Man, everything you do is solid," like, that's cool, thanks. I've done some things that overall as a project probably weren't solid, but my contribution to it was, when they see you, you don't let us down. Cool. I think of them when I choose roles. You know what I mean? I also think about what I'm comfortable with and what I would have to compromise or not, But I do believe, yes, it's a very real thing. It's very spiritual. There's some people don't believe in God, but do believe in the devil. Well, where'd the devil come from? How do you believe in one and not the other? You don't believe evil exists? Will you say sing a prayer in a church and yeah, sure. All right, now we do this devil enchantment and da-da-da-da. No, I ain't doing that. I'm not playing with him. Yeah. You know it's real. So why would he not say, yeah, will you do all this? I'll give you all the desires of your heart, but I'm gonna collect that later. And we see a lot of collections happen and happening. We see the collections. And when it's happening, everybody, "Oh, I can't believe they did that to them." Yeah, well, they made that deal a long time ago and he's here to collect. I think it's a very real thing. Just me being honest, So, and it all comes when you try to figure the right turn or the left turn to make or the right path or this and that. Just think about it. Sometimes what you just got to do is you look around the corner. It's the best way to figure out decision making. If I do this right now, I get this. But what's the worst thing that could happen from this? It's that, it's this. I put on a dress, some lipstick. Now I'm out. I'm in the party or I'm at a club. Someone go, "There go that punk. You this and that, sissy. Watch yourself. That was just a move." No, it ain't. You like that shit. I gotta fight this man. We have to fight now. There's no other course of action. Because I put on that damn dress. Well, I'm not really like that, but I know that. Nah. That's part of it, yeah. That's enough right there to say, nah, well then I know my lane. I know what I can do. I'm not Tyler Perry. You're not comfortable in manhood. For one, that's not manhood, but let's not go there. What I'm just saying is it's the choices you make. And then if you make this choice, that choice, Hollywood sees you've already made these choices, well then I'm sure you have no problem with this. Now we'll give you all you want and you keep packing our agenda. We know whatever we give you, you'll do. So here, we'll give him all the money he wants because we say, now you're doing this because this is the agenda we want to push.
That pattern often comes with strange imagery, checkerboards, one-eye symbols, and ritualistic performances. It's not always literal, but it sends a signal. Fame comes at a cost. NLE Choppa is simply putting that message into the modern context, suggesting that YoungBoy represents the latest generation of artists under the system's thumb. Hollywood and the music industry reward compliance, not creativity. They build idols only to control them, and when those idols rebel, they are either silenced or replaced. The tragedy is that fans rarely notice because the manipulation is hidden behind glamour, luxury, and emotional connection to the music itself. The Diddy angle gives this story another layer. Former Da Band member Choppa recently revealed that Diddy despised Tupac because he couldn't control him. According to Choppa, Diddy forced his artists to memorize Biggie lyrics and banned them from even mentioning Pac's name. That level of control is not just about music, it's psychological conditioning. It's the same type of authority that many artists still experience today, just in subtler forms.
Who else on the black that are black actors or black in the business that's an A-lister that's bigger than Diddy, that's black? That's hard to think. But then if you got the A-listers, you know, you got to realize he ran with that black, that Rat Pack. And I don't want to even say their names because they said I got their names wrong last time. What's his name? Kushner? What's the other guy? Leonardo? Yeah, his name. Man, I don't keep up with these cats. But I heard that that's not only the tape that's being shot. There's some other tapes out there, other people too with him. And him doing some things with some other people. So it's quite a few tapes that might be out there, what they're hearing. And I don't want to see the tapes, but I want to know if they really true. Because if they got if they got some tapes out there and it's with some underage, whether it's celebrities or not, it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be real crazy. And they're gonna have to bring that to forefront because the prosecutor's gonna want those tapes. And they're gonna do whatever they have to do legally to get those tapes. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. So we just better hope for his sake, that's just a bunch of bull crap. But then there's lawyers out there saying, yeah, the tape does exist.
What Diddy represented in the early 2000s is what these elites represent now. They shape the image of artists, dictate their messages, and ensure that the next generation idolizes those who serve their agenda. Diddy's fall from grace after his recent legal troubles has only reinforced public suspicion about what kind of system he was part of. Fans have noticed how similar the environment feels today. A select few hold immense power, shaping culture behind closed doors. NLE Choppa's video, with its symbolism and defiance, might be calling out that exact hierarchy. By tying his criticism of YoungBoy to spiritual manipulation, he's linking modern rap to the same dark energy that once surrounded moguls like Diddy. In KO, the moment NLE runs with his own head is not just disturbing, it's symbolic. It represents the price of fame, losing your identity and self-awareness in exchange for success. So many artists in the industry experience this transformation. They start out pure, driven by creativity and purpose. But the moment fame enters, something changes. The more attention they receive, the less control they have over their image.
You don't have a soul. It means you don't have a say. You just do what they tell you to do. Somebody thought I would do that and sent me a script and said, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I said, no, I'm not. But they already paid me, so I give them what I want to give them. Here, this is what you get, some push-ups. Anything else? Nope, we got to find another way now. We got to find another way because he didn't do what was on the script. Put a camera in the dressing room before he leaves. Tell him to take his shirt off real quick, put a change about it. You know what I mean? That type of thing. But yes, I totally believe there's that. I've never been fortunately faced with okay, this is what it is. You know, I think people like Dave Chappelle have, and they said, look, this is what we doing now. This is what we doing. This is the money on the table, your choice. And he said, nah, f that. You know what I mean? Kudos to him. He survived, came back even stronger. You know what I mean? I think everyone has that moment. You have to make that choice, that decision. It may be professionally, it may be while you pulled over by the cops. It may be out at a club somewhere, you know what I mean? But everyone gets that choice. We all pray that we make the right one.
And I saw you make a comment about how it's actually actors that's not living because they sold their soul.
Yeah. tough, man. And when a collection happens, it happens. And I don't even think it's because it's that they not here. It's, well, I mean, yeah, it is because they're not here. I ain't gonna backtrack what I said now. I mean, it's true. You make that wrong choice, and then if you don't play ball with what they want to do, they'll take you out. That's the sad thing. It's tough, man. Life is tough. If you overthink it, you go crazy. All the things that can go wrong right now to you right now can just your whole world up. So you don't think about it. You just make the best choices, because it's, you got to have fun in the control. You really got to control your environments now. There's cameras everywhere. There's phones everywhere. You may think it's funny. It may go viral in the wrong content. Now you're getting judged by the court of public opinion because you said some wild shit at a nightclub, or, XYZ good and bad things. You got to be careful how you engage strangers. They got people killing people off of internet beef. That's crazy to me. These people get brave behind the camera, and then they want to take that shit out. You got to be careful on so many different levels, man. But yeah, there's definitely a they, and there's factions and all the, secret society and all that type of shit. There's a lot of closed door. There's a lot of them, Cool thing now is there's so many different outlets and platforms that you can use. You're not just limited to, this TV show or this network or this and that. There's so many different streaming and platforms and so much and so on. I don't think it's so much like, I gotta do this. This is the only thing showing right now. Like, please, you have an option on your phone to watch 1 million different things right now. So, hopefully we just learn to make better choices, because it's all common sense and it all catches up. I think the examples that we've been seeing a lot lately in the news with all of these cameras and all of these abilities to track people let you know, don't do no stupid shit. Whether it's spiking a drink or taking a drink, whatever you're doing, hey, we're watching, and then all of a sudden everything will catch up to you.
NLE, who has openly spoken about meditation and connecting with nature, seems to be reminding fans that spiritual awareness is the only way to survive the system. He's framing fame as a trap that disguises itself as opportunity. For those who chase power without wisdom, the result is spiritual emptiness. That's the real meaning behind selling your soul. Not a deal with a demon, but a gradual erosion of purpose, piece by piece, until nothing real remains. This idea resonates deeply because it's visible across generations. From Diddy's controlled artists to YoungBoy's emotional instability, the evidence is there. Fame without grounding leads to chaos. When you take a step back, you realize that NLE Choppa's message isn't isolated. It's part of a long chain of artists trying to warn the world about how entertainment feeds off human energy. Whether it's Tupac, Lauryn Hill, or even Michael Jackson, those who speak out often end up alienated or silenced. The industry runs on predictability, and rebellion disrupts that control.
I have to think, is it all worth it? Have you ever thought about why so many of these celebrities are going to rehab? Why so many celebrities become alcoholics or addicted to drugs when they have the house, they have the car, they have the money, they have what appears to be the fame and the perfect life? Why would you spend your time getting high and drunk then? Why would your spirit be so rattled, so distraught that it needs these things to soothe itself? I'm just saying. You tell me what you think. Leave a comment, man. And do you think that a lot of these people have sold their soul to the devil in exchange for fame? If you think that would be worth it, but if you only knew behind the scenes how these people really live their life, maybe you would think differently.
NLE's diss against YoungBoy might be his way of saying that he refuses to be another pawn. His lyrics about poisoning the youth speak to a generational curse where fame becomes the new form of enslavement. The more you shine, the more the system owns you. It's a chilling thought, but it aligns perfectly with what's happened to countless icons before. The difference now is that fans are more aware. They're decoding lyrics, catching patterns, and realizing that entertainment isn't just entertainment, it's influence. And influence is power. So as we look at the tension between NLE Choppa and NBA YoungBoy, the question remains, is this just rap beef, or is NLE exposing something far deeper about the industry's spiritual cost? Are artists truly selling their souls, or are they victims of a machine that feeds on youth, chaos, and control? Maybe KO isn't a diss, it's a confession about what it really takes to survive in a world built on illusion. And as fans, we need to ask ourselves, how much of what we listen to is genuine expression, and how much of it is manipulation disguised as music? Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, Hit that subscribe button so that you never miss out on any new videos. And until then, fam, keep it real.